I just saw on the news of some men going through Massachusetts on I-95 going into Maine, and it was a high pursuit, and the men had guns and everything. And it was a standoff, and when they were finally taken into custody, they said to the officers, "We don't recognize your laws." Okay, whether these are Americans hasn't been determined, but okay, here's some thoughts here. You don't recognize our laws. There are laws for everything. Everything. There's building safety laws. There are safety laws for bridges, safety laws for buildings. And in the light of that horrible collapse in Florida, of that condominium, okay, there are building safety laws, okay? Now, there are anti-swimming laws, okay? There are laws for everything, okay? Laws are there for a reason, okay? Laws are there to keep people safe, okay? And to avoid and prevent death and or injury. Okay? So, you say you don't recognize our laws. Okay? Fine. Good. Then whose laws do you recognize? Do you recognize Spain's laws, Italy's laws, Germany's laws, Mexico's laws? Whose laws do you recognize? Then whoever laws you recognize, since you obviously don't recognize our laws, it makes good sense and better sense to leave this country and go to the country whose laws you do recognize. Okay? Because you have no business being in America if you don't recognize our laws. Okay? Now, let's take building code laws. You say you don't recognize our laws. Suppose building contractors and builders decide we're not going to follow these laws for building safety. Do you think you feel safe going into a building whose buildings and contractors decided not to follow the laws that they need to build that building? Okay. Road safety laws. There's a sign that says, sharp turn ahead. Speed limit 30 miles an hour. And you say, you know what? I don't recognize that law. I'm going to go 50. And your car ends up careening off the road down a cliff. Well, hello. That law was there for a reason. Here's another one. You have a lake. And there's a sign there that says, no swimming. That's law. Somebody decided to make a law prohibiting swimming in this lake. So they post a sign, no swimming. So for that lake, there's a law, no swimming. And you say, you know what? I'm not going to follow this law. I don't recognize this law. I'm going to go in and swim. And you go into the water and you soon discover there is a toxic element in the water that burns your skin that you cannot see with the naked eye. Just like you can't tell the difference between water and vodka, because they look the same. And then you run out of the water and say, damn, that hurt. Somebody better put up a sign. Oh, there is a sign. Yeah, and you chose not to recognize the sign that says no swimming. There's a reason why there are laws. There are laws for everything. And just because you want to be defined as if, I don't recognize your law. I don't recognize your law. Well, guess what, Bella? There are consequences when you don't recognize laws. Okay, you don't recognize our laws? Well, then go somewhere whose laws you do recognize. Because you have to recognize laws. You have to. You have to, because laws are there for a reason. There's laws you're told, cross at the sidewalk, not in the middle of the block. And then you try to cross the street in the middle of the block, and then you almost get hit by a car. And you say, damn that driver, he almost hit me. You're supposed to cross at the intersection where you're expected to cross. Cars do not expect you to cross in the middle of the street because it's dangerous, because there are traffic laws. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say there. Okay, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you later. Take care. See you soon.